is up? Day in the life, day one. The apartment is a little bit of a wreck. Could clean that. It is currently just about 10 a.m. And I'm just gonna go head down and grab a coffee. My espresso machine isn't working, so there's a little coffee shop downstairs. I'm in the mood for some coffee. I don't really know why. I just really want some. And then I've got some time between now and my first call with actually a one-to-one client of ours. Currently reading, I'm going back through David Deda's Way of the Superior Man. Incredible read, and it's honestly extremely challenging. I don't think she'd be upset with me at all for sharing this. Me and my girlfriend are going through a weird patch right now, and I'm just learning a lot about what it means to emotionally support and be available and be able to show her unconditional love even when there's a lot of pain and there's a lot of emotions and it's all up in the air. And so I'm just learning a lot about that, and I'm working with some mentors of mine, and it's interesting. I'd be lying if I said that business was the only major project, right? Being a better man and growing in that way is equally important, but maybe that's a video for another time.
Down by the new garage food hall. We used to carry 10 grand. They're great.
Got my coffee, a little breakfast bagel, and I'm heading back up there. All right, so I'm hopping on my first call of the day. This is with a one-to-one client of mine. We've got our flagship offering, the consulting blueprint, and then we've got our mastermind level where people get a regimented weekly, if not 2 or 3 times a week, call with myself to help them scale their business, to that 7-figure level. This client, his name is Eric, and he's doing about $25,000 to $35,000 a month currently, and there's all kinds of operational issues in his business. And he really admires the way that we've built our business and, the lean way that we operate. And so I'm just gonna be coaching him on recouping some of the unnecessary expenses that he has currently, helping him reclaim some profits so that he has some more margin to reinvest into his business, continue to scale. He threw pretty much some of his last profits in the bank towards working with us. And so we're really gonna do a number on his business and really shift the way that he thinks and the way that he operates as a business owner and help him get to that 7-figure level, because if anybody's capable of it, it's Eric. He's a super sharp salesman. He's a great service delivery guy. He's a people person, and he's a big thinker. He's just made a few key bad decisions along the way. And a lot of the time when people invest with us, they just simply don't know what they don't know, and they're just ready to do things better. And that's what we're gonna do for Eric today. So I'm looking forward to this call. I know it, dude. I know the feeling. I know the feeling of being capped and what you've done wrong, and it's just time for some accountability and for some honest to goodness doing what you should have been doing the whole time, but doing it the right way with some accountability, with some clarity. Dude, I really do. I was really crossing my fingers, man, that you wouldn't just give me the deposit and then dip. When you hit me back with the message hey, I've got the cash, I'm ready to go. I was I dropped the invoice. I'm please just go through, man. Let's just do this. And when it came through that, I was more excited about that payment than I've been in a long time. I know.
Really?
Dude, I know that this is what you need to do. All right, just wrapping up my coaching call with my client, Eric. Really, really solid call. Broke through a lot of the operational and leadership issues he's facing and scaling to 7 figures. A lot of people, they try and hire just because they're trying to systemize their business or because honestly, they just want more free time. And in my opinion, you should hire so that you can do the higher level work. Hire so that you can go higher, right? And a lot of people hire so that they can go lower. And I just don't agree with that thinking. And Eric has been struggling with that thinking for a while. A lot of the, mentors in the space talk about building a systemized business. And, I don't believe in a lifestyle business. I believe in making your business your lifestyle. And building a life around it that you can actually enjoy living in, because then truly your work becomes just a natural extension of your arm, and you can serve other human beings, add value, add impact to their lives or impact their lives, and then also bring your family and your friends in and include your loved ones in a really special and intimate way. So I think Eric has kind of put this box around his business that it's just the system he was supposed to build. And now I'm helping him realize that no, this is your life's calling, this is your mission. And if you don't think like that, then you're not gonna be able to get to 7 figures. So it was a really, really cool call. Really enjoyed that. It was our first one, and we had a ton of breakthroughs. He actually broke down all of his finances. I had him literally share his bank account, show me where the money is going, show me what his expenses are. I saw what his team rules were. I helped him restructure his business better so that he's more profitable, so that he can reintroduce some profit back into his bank account. I showed him how to store some of that cash and whole life insurance policies, untaxable, like a place to store and gain wealth. And I told him you need to put away like 50, 60 grand so that you have just a decent like moat, so that you can think clearly again. And then we're gonna get you to 7 figures. So really, really fun call with Eric. And then we're gonna talk on our next call probably about some better and more tactical strategies of organic marketing, prospecting, getting more clients, scaling his business. But I tasked him with doing some math of the numbers he needs to generate over the next 12 months. He even said, you know what, dude, after this call, I don't want to do 12 months, I want to do it in 6. I want to go from this level to 7 figures a year in 6 months. And so he's doing some math as to what he has to do between now and then. And in our next call, we're going to go over that math and build a game plan together to get him there. So a lot of fun. Really love working with my clients. 83,000 cash collected this month. We've got 15 in auto pays coming in over the next like 48 hours. So literally, if we just do 2 or 3 new CB members, we're going to be at 100 cash. That's why I want to build this. That's why I want to build this sheet. I want our whole team to have that daily 20 miles very clear.
That's one thing that I'm always super fascinated by. Like,
all right, so just wrapped up the daily team call. Looking to solve some issues that just popped up. Just on an operational level in the business. Got to re-record some content for some process of ours, and we're also working on some resources for our clients inside of CB. We're building them like a better tracking sheet, helping them really project their goals better, have some more clarity of what they got to do next. Looks like Matt's traveling today. Looks like he's going out with his family. So we're going to create some opportunities for him. Jeremy's got a handful of sales calls today. Not a lot of revenue movement today in the business. Not a huge revenue day. You know, we've done about like 45,000 this week, which is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's definitely there. And we're just looking to continue to grow. I think, you know, this next 2 or 3 days, you've got like anywhere from like $10,000 to $20,000 coming in, both in the form of like auto payments plus some prospects that have given us some verbal go-aheads. So we should do another maybe 30,000 by the end of the week. That's my personal goal. And then also we're addressing some stuff with clients. We set up some client interviews for YouTube. You know, I personally did that at least, and we're even interviewing Ben on our team soon, because even though he is on the team, he also has his own consulting business in the form of like a business operations consulting, and so he's a beast when it comes to that stuff. And so you guys can't hire him. He's not allowed to work with anybody in my audience, but he is an incredible player when it comes to just systemizing the back end, and he's actually grown his business to like 40,000 a month from like, I think it was like 6,000 or 7,000 a month when he joined. And it's just by helping him optimize some of the back end, his sales processes, his pricing, his positioning, his delivery, everything like that. So yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of moving pieces today. Definitely got a lot of work to do today. I've got a free calendar, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing to do. Like back, you know, when I was getting started, I used to think, oh, a free calendar means there's nothing to do, but no, like there are so many things I could be doing right now, and there's so many little moving parts that I have to consider and little value adds for the team and for the clients that I'm gonna be working on. And so I'm just gonna get right to it, because my goal is to get our clients incredible results and make them extremely happy with their investment. And so that's what we're working towards. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. All right, it's about 4 p.m. now. Just wrapped up a video for YouTube on why I believe business is a spiritual growth journey. Should be a pretty cool video. We'll see if it is received well by you guys. Should be interesting. And after this, I've got a one-to-one with an old client. So this is somebody I worked with like 2 years ago, just to like do an update to see where he's at, and just kind of see how he's been since then and add some value to him. He just launched a book. He's got a whole coaching program coming out, which is really cool. And then after that, I've got a follow-up call with a potential client that might be joining CB, which should be great. And then, yeah, we've got some payments coming through today, and just gonna keep at it. In between now and the last video I recorded, I really just kind of relaxed. I had some food, and I just kind of took a look at the business and did some higher level work. I still have to film a video for a little landing page we've got and some other small tasks like that today. So I'm gonna get to it.
You wanna know who you are? Go get around somebody who'll tell you. Like you don't know who you are until you've really worked through it with somebody else too. And I think that's what's telling. Good.
It's good stuff.
And yeah, you find your best friend like that, and that's the combo.
So it is about 4:30, actually 4:30 exactly. just wrapping up my work day. All the technical work is done. You know, like I said towards the beginning of my day, like I don't have a very long work day typically. I just make sure that the things that I need to get done every day. That's it. There's nothing special about it. At least right now, today specifically, I'm not going to be doing like a late day. Probably 2 days out of the week, I'll do like a longer work day. I'll work till 7 or 8, and I'll just kind of grind out a bunch of smaller tasks. But today specifically, you know, even the smaller tasks that do need to get done, don't need to get done right now. And some people might say, oh, that sounds like you're just pushing stuff off to the side. And admittedly, maybe I am, but also I've got a dinner tonight with a really good friend and somebody locally who I have massive respect for as a business owner. He's just a great team leader. He knows how to build incredible culture, and I just wanted to go out, have some steak, get to know him a bit better, and ask him some questions about team and about culture and about being a leader of a company. And so just kind of did the base work today, recorded some content, met with the team, met with some of our clients, followed up with some leads, and locked in a little bit of potential future revenue. Today so far is only like a $2,000 cash day, so pretty small, but also Jeremy's got some calls tonight, so that some stuff may come through, we may see, not really sure. But I know that tomorrow and the day after we've got some of those split pays coming in and some retainers that we've got coming in, so we should wrap up at a pretty solid cash collected week. But either way, just wrapping up a super simple day, nothing that complex. Honestly, you know, I feel like people over glamorize it or over complicate it, but honestly, like it's just putting out content, having conversations, building a great offer, getting people results, and talking to more people about investing. And that's it. It's all I do every day, and it's a lot of fun. So now I'm gonna wrap up and head out to dinner.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Dylan. I am one of the team members, partners, coach, whatever you want to call us, on the Consulting Blueprint. And you know what I mean? We're doing this cool little day in the life thing, so I guess I'll have to share with you guys what my day is like. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting. Got a messy kitchen back here. I gotta clean up here, and yeah, my days aren't very exciting, guys. Tell you what, it's just all about, you know what I mean, helping the clients out, taking calls, and being a dad, husband, whatever else I gotta do. So yeah, busy day today. Got 6-7 calls I think I gotta take. But before we do that, I do have a doctor's appointment for my daughter, so I gotta do that. But before I do that, I gotta clean up some house stuff. And yeah, it's kind of what my mornings are like. I don't sit in red lights or, you know what I mean, meditate or wake up at whatever, nothing fancy. Just get up when the baby gets up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I will catch you guys when I'm back from the doctor's appointment. Cool.
All right, guys, we're back. Doctor's appointment went great. Baby is doing pretty good. She's getting really big. She's in the 96th percentile for height. So basically, I'm just waiting for her to become a professional athlete. So that's my plan. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so just got done with the appointment, grabbed some Chick-fil-A, and headed home now to start my day and get meetings started. I got a couple onboarding calls, a couple one-to-one check-ins with clients, and I'll kind of walk you guys through that process and how that goes. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit when I get home. See ya.
All right, guys, we're back now, back in the office, getting ready to continue our day. We've been kind of working on some basic back-end stuff. We had a meeting at 11:30, but it actually got moved. So now I think we have a 12:30, a 1:30, a 3:30, and a 5:30. I could be wrong, I gotta check, but we still got a ton of meetings yet today. So a lot of stuff to unpack. And we actually got the team meeting here with the other members in like 15 minutes or so. So I've just, like I said, been working on some back-end stuff on the computer here. And I'm gonna continue to do that. And you know what I mean? Just kind of get ready for the rest of the day. Most of my meetings typically are in the afternoon. Morning gives me time to hang out with the family. You know what I mean? Pick up around the house if I need to, answer messages, just kind of do typical, you know what I mean, day-to-day stuff. And then usually my entire afternoon is booked out with different client calls, or, you know what I mean, coaching calls, or onboarding calls, whatever you want to call them. So that's what we got today. And yeah, I'll probably show you guys the team meeting here in a little bit, but you know what I mean? I'm just going to get back to it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Focus is everything.
What are we at in terms of revenue? Yeah.
I'm not even keeping track of rev. I'm just keeping track of cash. I don't know. Maybe Ben or you, Jen, would know more than I do about that. I think we're probably at gotta be 160 rev.
What's up, guys? This is my first day in Denver. It is a little after 7 over here right now. Already pretty bright. You can't see. But got a day full of plans. So we're gonna check out a coffee shop. We're going to walk around downtown Boulder. And yeah, gonna get some work done as well. And we'll also plan on going for a hike. So that's pretty exciting. Today my goal is to book a handful of calls. Trey is sending out a awesome CTA as well as Jeremy. We're gonna see if we can get a ton of calls booked through that. We have some pretty good calls today. One of our calls got moved to tomorrow, but we're still pretty pumped. Jeremy has been doing killer, bringing a bunch of leads in and closing them, and Trey has too. You know, these guys have been on fire for the last week, and you just gotta keep feeding them, you know. And that's kind of what I'm working on today. I've already booked, I think, 2 calls, and those are just kind of carry over from tomorrow's conversation or yesterday's conversations, which is how it goes most of the time. But we got a big day today. Really pumped to get up and hike. I don't do that very often. I feel like I'm gonna be like a Jeremy copycat because he's the hiker. But it's definitely an exciting day for me. Kind of just tagged along for a trip in Denver, Boulder area, and figured I'd get some work down here. And that'd be pretty cool to show you guys a new experience checking out Boulder and Denver. So got a good mix of, you know, leisure and work today. It should be pretty exciting. I'm excited to get out there. Got a lot of restaurants I want to try out. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty pumped. So I'm just gonna hop in the shower and get today started. All right, looks like I've gotten up on top of the mountain. Just a quick hike today. Took us a while to get up here, but it's pretty beautiful. But it's pretty cool having opportunities like this. I don't get very often. It's very flat in Florida, so definitely like getting out there. You know, I'm rocking today Jeremy style. Yeah. Isn't that just beautiful? But you know, I gotta get back after this and get back to some more setting. This morning had to deal with a couple calls that did not go through. Sometimes we have things where, you know, cancel and we kind of miss out on the link, and we're forced to basically check our Airtable to find out, because right now a lot of our emails are kind of packed up, so sometimes it's hard to keep track of that. But there's this one client we're working with, or trying to work with. I guess he was a prospect, but he I was like, wow, I mean, I always felt like he was a layup for us, and then I never heard anything about him. His call was this past Wednesday or Thursday, and I was like trying to get down to it because I chatted with him, and he seemed extremely likely to buy into our program. It's kind of what we call like a layup. Obviously, you don't want to assume everyone is going to be a layup, but this guy was pretty much as close as I had seen. So whenever I didn't hear anything about it, I was like, that's interesting. So I checked in with him. It looked like he had an emergency and he canceled, which happens a lot. I guess he had sent an email that we missed out on instead of hitting us up on Messenger and Instagram, which I would like to say to everyone out there that, you know, if you book a call with us and you cancel for some reason, usually it's better to use Messenger or Instagram to chat with us, just because emails sometimes get lost a little bit, and that's probably to some extent, you know, something we should work on. But for the most part, Instagram and Facebook would be the easiest way, because we were always checking that. And that goes, you know, just for talking with us. I would recommend definitely Instagram and Facebook. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath right now. I mean, just look at that. It's just beautiful, really. What's up, guys? Now I'm back at the hotel doing some work now, and right now, basically, I'm pulling a post that Trey posted a long time ago that's still valid now. taking some of the words from it, editing it, taking basically the more like the outline. Never use the exact same words, but I'm kind of in the middle of becoming good at copywriting because it's not really my skill set. But as soon as I can get a tackle on that, I should be able to, you know, make it a lot easier for Trey and Dylan making the post myself. So right now I'm just kind of working with outlines to try to get it, you know, in my head working the right way. So that's what I'm doing right now. So basically going into some of the groups that Trey has had a presence in for a long period of time and go and find one that's, you know, still acceptable, you know, still ready to go, basically taking that and posting it. Or sometimes I get ones that are denied, I edit them a little bit and then repost them. Basically I'm going through and also accepting new member requests from Trey's Facebook group, which I definitely recommend joining if you get the chance, because it is fantastic and it's a great way to learn more. There's a lot of good content in there as well. So we are back out on the road after some good session of setting. Looks like I should finish the day with at least 5 calls booked. However, we do have some call to actions that just kicked off, so we'll see if I can't grab an extra 3 or 4 from that. But right now we're out driving. This is Boulder, Colorado. Fortunately, I'm facing the other direction, but there's a ton of mountains. Maybe you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see in the background. But yeah, it's a really nice place. Yeah, I'm super happy to be here and really pumped to get back to work out there. I think it's really cool how, you know, my focus has always been to kind of focus on trying to make my job easier while trying to add more quantity in there. And one of the issues that I keep coming up with is figuring out a way to break off of having just Trey's account doing the work, because Facebook's guidelines are pretty rough right now, and it makes things pretty difficult for us. Because I could honestly spend 8 hours on Facebook and I could get, you know, 10 clients per day. The problem is as fast as I do the work, I'm almost maxed out after 2 hours. So I have to really pick and choose the way that I handle things. And one of the things that's come up, I mean, with Instagram, thankfully, there's not really any limits. I've been told you can get to it, but I've never breached it, and I've sent a lot of messages. We're thinking about adding in Jeremy's profile right now. So we're slowly transitioning to that. He has a pretty good platform right now. A little less authority than Trey, but certainly, you know, much further ahead than someone who's starting out right away. So that's really exciting. That gives us, you know, instead of 2 hours of fast, productive Facebook work, I get to double it up and make it 4 hours. And then after a month or two, once we've got a real handle on Jeremy's profile, we are planning to add in mine, which is going to have like a trifecta effect, right? And that could be as much as 6 hours of work for me. And I've found some programs that automate deleting friends in bulk, so it's never gonna be an issue with Trey's account ever maxing out on friends. Basically, it's kind of like a rotating 100 people that I delete every week and add, you know, 100 people or so. So it's a really good, you know, way to automatically handle really much almost all of our cold prospecting. It's, besides messaging and getting them to hop on a call, our entire process of reaching out to them, finding them, and lightly qualifying them is it's basically taken care of. And the max on that is 50 friend requests sent, which the application I use tries to choose people that are just from a glance more suited to do this kinds of thing. And basically it'll like hook me up and ask questions, right? And you know, it usually just starts off with something simple like, hey, you know, and then I try to be as casual as possible, because people are gonna have red flags up, and it's my job to kind of find a way to, it's really hard with cold not to get people to pop their flags up, but find a way to make it at least a little easier for them. So we just got back from Chipotle and we're gonna head to bed, and looking forward to tomorrow. Got a lot of things planned. Probably gonna head over to Denver, so it's pretty exciting. Got some team calls to go through tomorrow. Got a meeting with Dylan. Super pumped, so I'm out.
Good morning. It is about 6:15. Got the red lights that slowly turn on in the morning. A little bit tired. Woke up about 15 minutes ago at 6:01. I'll show you the aura score. Best score in a while, which was good. Got an 80 sleep score and I believe a 78 readiness, which is pretty good for me. Pretty good sleep efficiency, but we got Nacho. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. We got Nacho. He needs to go out. And then we're gonna go work out this morning. I always toggle between working out morning versus evening. This morning, don't have to do much work this morning, so we're gonna go work out this morning. Nacho and I are ready to go to work. Just got done with the shower. So I might grab the DJI Osmo so it'll be a little bit easier to record today for the day in the life. So it is, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 7:45 and this is the work view from the desk. So ready to go. All right, so it is 5:43 p.m. Sun's starting to go down already. Done with calls. First call this morning was at 8:30, and we had our team meeting. Then I had my consulting blueprint community call where I help people with ops stuff. Jeremy joined in today, thankfully, because there were quite a few messages that he was much better suited to answer around sales. So that worked really well. But about to take Nacho out, drink a lot of water. So far it is 5 p.m. and we're at 3 p.m. on water. So hopefully I can power through and drink that in the next hour or two. That way I'm not up all night going to the bathroom. But that, I'm gonna make some supper. Got some meal prep. Got some home fresh, I believe. I don't know exactly what it is, but we got the tree on. It's again beautiful, beautiful views in downtown Dallas. So we are gonna go outside. See that? It is 9:47, just finishing up some last minute tasks. Had supper earlier, it was fantastic. I had pork medallions, it had like honey drizzled all over it with like some cinnamon on the pork. Came from Home Fresh, it was incredible, highly recommend. Home Fresh, affiliate link in the description, of course. Doing some stuff in Zapier, I don't know if it'll focus or not, but doing some stuff in Zapier. And what these are automated numbers is what I'm trying to do. So basically each morning it sends an automated report of the previous day's activity. So it gives us our numbers daily. We don't make decisions based on the numbers. It's just good to see productivity day by day. But that's what we're working on tonight. Is syncing together some systems to really bring together all the numbers. As always, we got Nacho here. We got the red lights, so you can see the red lights back there. Got the red lights under the desk. I will see you guys in the morning. my plan, take Nacho out and be back in bed. Probably like 30 minutes from now. See you in the morning.
What's up, you guys? Jeremy here. Just after 6 in the morning, about to go for my first workout of the day outside. Doing 75 hard right now, a bunch of our clients. So yeah, big day ahead. I think I got calls pretty much from 8 till 6:30 today, 8 till 6 or something like that. So get an early start, get one of the workouts in, and let's get after it. For workout number 1, I just love getting outside in the morning, get some fresh air, get a little cardio in. And there's just something to be said. It's a cool feeling about just being outside. Nobody else is out. It's just you. It's quiet. Sometimes I put my headphones in and I listen to either just some music, just kind of chill out, take it easy, enjoy myself, have some fun, prepare for the day, or sales call recordings, and just kind of listen to those, help me just get better, or some sales training, stuff like that. Just kind of making the most out of it. So yeah, it's good stuff, guys. Hike out this little hill, give you guys a bit of a view. So the trail I go running on is like down here, pretty much like go to the end of those trees, come back, and then run like all the way over there. Come up here, there's a little ski hill behind there. It's gonna be fun. Got a lake over there, another one over here, a little bit of snow on the hills there, and another lake right there. Pretty nice spot, but moving in a few weeks actually. Just kind of going to a city down that way. All right, here's the setup. So there's me a few years ago hanging on the side of a cliff. But yeah, got the monitor. I take all my Zoom calls on my laptop, so I just have the webcam there. Nothing special, guys. You really don't need anything crazy. Got my breakfast of champions. Literally have this every single morning. It's oatmeal, bananas, protein, peanut butter, raisins, coconut, cinnamon, all that good stuff. But yeah, books up top here. Got a whole fat stack of them. And then yeah, we got my assistant down here, this is our VA. She does a lot of the appointment setting for us and really just the day-to-day admin tasks, you know? So couldn't do it without her, and good addition to the team. Gonna have a look at the day. Normally I typically start just kind of pulling up the calendar, seeing what I got going on for the day. Checking Slack channel as well, replying to a bunch of our clients. Kind of seeing what kind of wins they're dropping. So let's, I'll give you guys a look. What's up, guys? Just on a one-to-one with one of our clients, Vineeth, right now. We're gonna be going over one of his sales calls. What do you got going on this week, man?
Just had a post blow up over 100 likes right now. I mean, that was amazing. Had a call today, have a call tomorrow. Calls are coming in, you know, busy.
Let's go. Awesome, man. What up, Sasha? Yeah, how's the week looking for you? You just joined us, what, like a week or two ago?
Yeah.
Walk us through what you got going on.
2 weeks ago, I joined the group, kind of got my niche set in place, and then just started kind of going with the program. And within the first week, I have 4 calls booked, just from one post using the Facebook Flywheel program, the Facebook Flywheel method, sorry. And I think the momentum's going to start building. We're going to get going.
Awesome, brother. Yeah, today we're going over some sales for him to help him really lock in a couple clients over the next few days and make his investment back this week and scale up from here. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Let's get into it. Yeah, so it's about 11 a.m. Done a few calls this morning, lots of one-to-ones. Got a group call coming up right now I'm about to hop on. We're just getting a workout in, second workout of the day, doing a little bit of chest and tries, feeling good, getting a little pump going, and about to hop on this group call. Looking forward to it. Just got off the group call with the gang. Awesome call. Lots of people talking about asking questions about their offer, their marketing, their sales, and taking action. It's good stuff. People are dropping wins. Kaylee, like 11 days into the month, just hit her first 10K month, which is incredible. Yeah, it's really cool to see that. But anyways, time to go have some lunch and get ready for like 4 or 5 hours of back-to-back calls this afternoon. Just went to town on some pesto pasta with like yellow lentil noodles, which are just loaded with protein. So it's a good little post-workout snack. I'm heading to the store right now. Gotta pick up a few things, get some more protein and some snacks, stuff like that. Things I can actually eat on my 75 hard diet. And then I got my next call in about 50 minutes. So it'll be a quick one. All right, back in business. I just got home. Got a call in a couple minutes coming up here. Kind of the first one of the next 4.5 hours, pretty well back to back. So looking forward to it. All right, just wrapping up a one-to-one, last one of the day with Carlos. He joined us not too long ago. And yeah, I'll pass it off to you, Carlos. How was this call? What did we work on? And just kind of go from there.
Game-changing call. It always is, but this one in particular, we went over my offer and something that I was kind of thinking about offering, we actually realized was like super needed in the marketplace. This could be a huge game changer. So I'm going to build out this whole program, this new offer, and like we're both fired up. Like even Jeremy's fired up about this. So, awesome call. Like I think this could be like the next big thing for me. So it was a good call.
Awesome. Yeah, easy 10 to 20K for this offer, hands down. You got a starving crowd. They need desperately what you're able to give them, and yeah, I'm glad we identified that and we landed on it. So awesome, man. Let's do it. All right, just got off a one-to-one with Carlos. We really just kind of picked apart his offer, and yeah, I'm fired up. He's fired up. And that call alone, honestly, probably just wrote him a check for at least a few $100,000, if not a couple mil. I'm not even kidding. I'm excited. But anyways, yeah, that was the last call of the day. Pretty good day today. Wasn't too busy. I mean, it started at 8. It's now 6:15, so pretty long. But I did have like an hour or two kind of in between a couple calls here and there. So got a workout in, got my second workout in, and yeah, pretty much right now it's 5:45 or 6:15. For the next half hour, I'll probably crank out a couple Facebook posts. You know, just do my daily 20 miles, do 3 posts a day, no matter what. And then gotta do some reading, and then probably just chill out, go to bed early, get up early, and back at it tomorrow. A little look into a couple of the wins we had today in the community. Kaylee hit her first 10K cash collected month. Feeling good, but not different at the same time. Upwards and onwards. As you can tell, everyone's just cheering her on. Yeah, that's awesome to see. Wob signed his first coaching client, so he actually scaled his agency. And now he's doing some coaching, helping other people do that too, which is very common for a lot of our agency guys. So yeah, pretty solid day, but gonna go have some dinner now and then do some reading, cap it off, and take it easy, relax, and then hit the hay.
All right, day 2, day in the life. I'm actually gonna go hit the gym this morning. Yesterday wrapped up at a pretty slow revenue day, but I'm not really worried about that right now. It's we're on track for an incredible month. Team's doing great, it seems like. Of course, I'll see more about their days in this video, which is actually, I'm gonna learn a lot about their routines, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm just gonna get right back to it. Actually, this morning we're gonna go hit the gym, get a workout in, wash up at the gym, and then I'm actually headed to my grandma's house because my girlfriend is there, and you know, she's actually gonna cook me some breakfast, which is only like 10 minutes away. So I'm actually gonna do breakfast there, and then I'm gonna head back here to move the day forward and get back to work. So it's about 8 a.m. now. I'm gonna go work out, be done by about 9:30, wash up, be there at about 10, get back at about 10:45, 11, and kick off my day. But yeah, like I said yesterday, I like to have some time in the mornings because it allows me to kind of get ready emotionally for the day and kind of get my head in the right place. But the sun is shining, and if you know me, like if you know me in real life and if you know me in the real world, you know that when the sun is shining, I'm just a happy guy. So I imagine today is just in general going to be a way more productive and happy day just because the sun's out. The sun has so much of an effect on my mood, it's insane. So yeah, let's get to it. This is just the reality of running a business from your house. Things tend to get a little messy. I really do need to clean this place up, man. But this is just what I'm working with right now. I just don't want to paint the picture that like it's all like clean and dandy and perfect. Like, you know, we cause a mess, man. I'm running a business out of here. Like, I don't have time to clean. That's like why I'm getting married. All right, just got a great workout in. Got the hoodie on. I'm heading out now to go to Lily's house. And I forget where I parked. There we go, there I am. I'm gonna go have breakfast. I probably got like a half hour, maybe 45 minutes with her, and then she's off to her job, and then I'm gonna come back over here and get to work. Take a little video of you, because you're just cute.
My hair looks really bad. I don't know how you're doing this.
Your hair looks bad?
Yeah.
Hello, dog. Hello, dog. I did look up. All right, back from breakfast with Lily. About to hop on the team call. I'm listening to a good book in the car. A little late for the team call, but I'm hopping on here in the car as I go up into my apartment. Right up there. Nope, there, right there. That's it. Yeah.
Tell everybody like kind of what we've been working on.
Yeah, it's cool. I love it, dude.
It's pretty cool.
That's so sick, man. Yeah, people love being a part of it. If you just ask, they're like, yeah, that's so cool.
The cartoon version.
Bro, this is Dylan's doppelganger.
If I get a face here.
It's kind of sexy.
I think I'm so sexy.
Working on a sales page with the team. We've sold, how much of this program have we sold without a sales page?
Too much.
Way too much. We literally are just now building a sales page for the first time. So we just hired copywriters for doing that. This is the start of it. We're all just kind of collaborating as a team and making sure it looks good and feels good and it tells the truth. So, all right, let's get off the team meeting with a team. We're working on, I'm gonna take this hat off. Working on some projects for the sales process in our business, just building like a proper landing page, and reworking some of our resources for just communicating the value of our offer. Now moving into a group call. I've got some people actually here in the waiting room, so I'm just gonna kick this off. I do, 2 to 3 hours every Friday with our community. Some of my favorite time spent with the program community. Today we're going over just some lessons I'm learning. I always pull out of my, past week experience some lessons I'm learning, and I apply them directly into the community, help them implement them into their businesses, show them, just keep them up to date with the lessons we're learning as a company. And then we do, an hour or two of just direct Q&A, filter, just anything you need, really bring it to the table. Even if you're totally stuck, you're frustrated, you're not getting results, it's fine. Or you're blasting off and you just want to know how to keep that momentum, that's totally fine too. You want to hire people, correct your offer, get better at sales, whatever. This is where I do my deep, intense work with my community. This is where I personally get to really put my hands on these people and help them grow, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna make these people stop waiting because they're all waiting on me. Create separation, help them understand that there is a big gap there and a big divide, and then ask them why they can't achieve that themselves. And what's gonna happen, Carlos? I almost guarantee it, brother. You're gonna start coaching other people on how to do it, and then you're gonna create these amazing frameworks that work, and then within 6 months, you're gonna have your own team. And so just because you've got a way of making decisions, you can't cast that judgment on your market as well. I just wanna make sure that that's clear. Cool, so just wrapped up a one-to-one with our client, Api. He's actually a wedding photographer coach. He does pretty well with a wedding photography business, and he paid full rate to join my mastermind level, my one-to-one level consulting. He's already gotten his first sale, like only a week or two in, and now we're gonna start to scale up and ratchet up the system and scale up his marketing, get him to 20, 30, 40,000 a month over the next 2 or 3 months or so. Then bring on some coaches, bring on the team for marketing and sales, and really get him to that 7-figure yearly level. It's really cool working with people from scratch. Like, I used to think I couldn't do it. I used to think like there's no way I can get somebody from scratch to 7 figures, but dude, like now that we've helped a few people do it, it's like, it's really not that complex. It just kind of comes down to the person and their legitimate like action levels and how committed they are to the process and how serious they are about building their business. And then after that, it comes down to them like being willing to follow our material. It's kind of nice to see too. Things are up today. I put away $100,000 this month just as like a birthday gift to myself. And it's good to see we're up, you know, $1,200. So I'm gonna keep it going, keep it growing. I just wanted to put some money away just cause, you know, felt like that would be trying to figure out where I can point it at a mirror. I feel like that would be a valuable thing to do this month, I guess. I just felt like if I had some cash set aside, it would help me, you know, just a little birthday present, just like a little bit of, I don't know, I guess a sense of abundance. Just like, yeah, just put some away. Why not? Let it grow. All right, so looks like I'm moving me and Ben's interview to tomorrow. I sat down and started eating, and once I ate, man, something about eating, it just helps you realize where your body's energy is really at. Like when you're fasted, because I don't think I ate really anything today. I'm gonna eat a lot this evening though. Once you eat, like your body's hormones kind of kick in and like your processes kind of catch back up, and like I just realized like, man, I'm tired. I just had a big day. Like almost 3 hours, no, like 4.5 hours of coaching today. And then like team meeting, built up the sales page, got a great workout in, recorded a YouTube video. Did a lot today, really did a lot today. So you know what? I called the shot. I said, you know what, Ben? Let's move this to tomorrow. I really do need some space to breathe. And I found like when I hit a certain point, and you can almost see it in my eyes, you know, I'm just tired. Like straight up, I'm burning myself for the business, and that sounds like a bad thing. I'm I guess wearing myself out every day, wringing myself out of energy at the end of the day so that I can like have productive work. I just hoping, I'm like, look, dude, like let's just do it tomorrow. I'm just tired. Just want to have a chill evening, be able to breathe. We should wrap up today at about $10,000 cash, which is great. We had a payment roll through one of our retainers, and then we have a couple sales calls this evening that Jeremy's taking. So we should end up at about $10,000 cash. I need to clean my apartment. Bit of a mess in here. Really clean this thing. I think this morning I made a joke about it being super messy, and like honestly, it's about time I, you know, clean this thing. So I just don't want you guys to feel like everything's all perfect, you know, like we're just running a business here, man. So yeah, I think I'll wrap up my Day in the Life recordings about here. Maybe something will happen tonight that I want to record, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It is currently 8:45 a.m. Got up pretty early this morning, had some breakfast, got myself a little coffee to keep me going. This is kind of what my work area looks like. Maybe a little messy, but some water. Went to Eddie Bauer yesterday, got a nice sweatshirt. Yeah, working there, and then yeah, so nothing special. Just brought my laptop with me. Right now I'm doing that like organic manual prospecting this morning, and then I will use my application that I talked about to kind of get that rolling. But yeah, so right now I'm basically going to go through Trey's groups and find all the posts that we've recently posted in the last week or two, kind of zoom through them, see if there's any new people who've liked them, you know, hit them up. I usually do, I would say 25 to 30 of those, because, you know, guidelines are a little tricky, because I'll do 30, let's just say 30 of those plus the 20 that's going to be automated, gives me 50 messages, starting 50 messages. Then I come back later on, gives it some time, and I try to do the same thing over again. Not to mention, we have multiple ways to find people, right? Number one is the classic organic, the organic we teach, the posts, the comments, you know, getting yourself out there, getting yourself known. And then the second one I would say is, that kind of I've brought in, is just all the friend requests, because it's a reason to connect with someone. You know, their guard should be down. If it's up, that's kind of weird, but you know, we have a lot of people requesting to follow our account constantly, and a lot of them are the type of people that could be a good fit to work with us. Just finished up my shower, and I'm on the team call right now with the boys. We're talking about setting up our goals for the next 3 years, and where we want to be and what paths we would like to be on and whatnot. So having a good chat right now. Kind of like something I kind of like to do is just kind of hop on here and chat with these guys, and at the same time send out some messages just to get extra work done. super fun process. So I just finished my call with Dylan. It was super helpful. He was helping us strategize a new plan for outreach regarding posts, which we're going to test out this week, which is pretty exciting. And now I am going to hop in the car and take a quick drive to Denver. We're rolling over to Denver. You can just see it a little bit in the distance. Super exciting. Boulder didn't have any tall buildings, so I'm kind of excited to see like more of a city vibe over here. Maybe try 2 coffee shops if I'm feeling a little frisky. But that's the plan. Probably doing that for about 30 minutes. Then we're heading over to the University of Denver because my brother's he's on watch for some offers here in the next couple of years. So we're just gonna check it out. No official invitation or anything. We're just in town, and it's on the list of one of the places he wants to head out to. All right, just got the coffee. Now we're walking around, seeing what else Denver has to offer. This is Harris. What's up? They had some interesting coffee names. I got the 100 Acre Woods, which actually kind of tastes a little bit like my mom's pot roast in coffee form. And Harry got sugar and spice and everything nice. And his is totally better than mine. And I regret getting this, but I think it means we have to go to another coffee shop, right, Harris?
It just got good taste. So.
I don't know. It had white mocha in his, and I was like, I don't know about that, because Starbucks white mocha makes me want to throw up a little bit, but it might be a little bit better than pot roast coffee. So we'll check it out. But we're gonna just roll around, walk around, see what else we can find. So we actually stopped by this bookstore. It's 2 floors. Pretty cool. So we're just sitting around outside, waiting to get into Perdita, the Mexican place we're trying to go to. It's a happening place right now, so we have to wait a little bit, but it looks like we're gonna get a nice table outside and chow down some good fajitas and whatnot. All right, so we just got back from Denver. Spent some time working on some more work, following up some messages. I think we're at 5 calls today booked. That's pretty awesome. We're getting ready to mount up to go to a really, really expensive restaurant, so I'm super excited. Oh, look, boys, we're here. Look at that. So we just got back from this new restaurant that opened up in downtown Denver. Super good. I got some salmon, oysters, clam chowder. A 10 out of 10, recommend it if you guys head over to Denver. Now it's time to get some rest, figure out what church I'm going to tomorrow, and yeah, looking to rest.
All right, guys, we're back. Day 2 of this sickest day in the life you've ever seen with your boy Dylan. It's raining and cold, and I'm going to Starbucks for the wife. So yeah, that's how my morning started. I got up, I fed the baby. Now I'm heading to Starbucks to get a peppermint something, and then I'm going home to get my day started. I got 4 calls today, four or 5 calls today. Bunch of other stuff I got to do, so should be a good one. I'm gonna try to do a better job of recording today than I did yesterday, and I am gonna record some of the calls that I have as well. But other than that, just another day, baby. Another day. So I'll see you guys soon.
What's up, guys? Ending day number 2, day in the life. Haven't really shown you much of day 2. I'm pretty terrible at these, so I'm gonna need to get better. That's my goal, to get better filming of day in the lives. I had a couple meetings today. They were pretty short, a couple canceled, no biggie. I got a couple tomorrow as well. I will try to show you those, but you know what I mean? Just some basic stuff, helping clients get success. Clients really crushing it with results. You know what I mean? Selling a booked, or not selling that. Selling to Kim. Yeah, he booked like 40 calls in a day. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, guys, just kind of finishing up some work here now. Watch some sports tonight, and then back at it again tomorrow to finish off the week. So I'll close it out here. Guys, I'm gonna try to be better tomorrow. No promises, but I'm gonna give it my all.
We are up about 6:30, got up about 6:15. Nacho minutes to go out, and we're gonna go work out. Sun's already up. Unfortunately, did not beat it up this morning, so Still a good day. Feeling a little bit tired, but I think it's because I went to bed a little bit late last night, so I went to bed at like 9:45, 10? Last night before I was in bed by 9:30, so I was asleep by 9:30. Just feeling it a little bit more, but today we're gonna go work out, go do some work before meetings, and then have meetings till probably about noon. Then we have Trey's community call for about 2 hours. Then I have right before I have a one-on-one with Trey. And then later today I have another call with Trey. So excited for all those. Just got done working out. A little bit out of breath, but listening to Rocket Fuel. Trey recommended this book. I think one of his clients recommended this book to him. But it's been amazing talking about the team scorecard, all that. Nacho's really excited for me to be back, so welcome back, Nacho. Just got done working out, and there he is. Was listening to Rocket Fuel in the gym, and Trey recommended it. But I think it's an amazing book if you're see yourself as an integrator. You want to work with a visionary. Say in Trey's and mine relationship, he's the visionary, I'd be the integrator. And one of the biggest things, I was listening to the tail end of the book, but Nachos, so excited, he wants food. One of the key concepts there was a scorecard, managing KPIs. Someone has to own that. That's basically what I own. One thing, every Friday we have our level 10 meeting, basically. So I think it's like right after our team call we meet, and I think it's going to be a lot more productive going forward after reading that book. But there's a lot about scorecards, about managing KPIs. One thing we started doing was looking at KPIs on a daily level, but I don't know that that's actually very productive, because that's more for like the operators, the business, like the people who need that feedback, like they can see what their metrics are. But for Trey and myself, really, I think the metrics that he needs are weekly, and so that's, I think, the direction I'm going to be moving forward, is allowing him to make decisions weekly. That scorecard at the end of the week, at the weekly level 10 meeting, would basically be going around about what are the tasks essentially from the week before, where are the issues, so where do the numbers not line up with our 90-day goals, and how can we break down our 90-day goals, so I have a meeting every 90 days to set goals based on a 3-year vision, and break those down into what needs to happen week over week, and just monitor those metrics for each team member, have each team member with their own goals, and not relating to like profits and losses, because one thing it talks about is the P&L is in the hindsight, but all these metrics should be looking forward. How can we help predict the future? And we have all of our numbers, we know what we need to do, but we're looking at metrics in too small a time frame, from what I see, from what I think Trey's talked about. So I think we're going to be moving to weekly. So that's just kind of the update. I'm gonna shower, feed little Notch, and then do some work, get on a meeting. I think after my first meeting, typically Coffee Friday, as I said earlier, so after that one, then I'm gonna go to, there's a coffee place right next door, and get a coffee. It'll probably break my fast technically, but it's tradition, so I can do a coffee and still not eat till noon, but I'll see you soon. All right, so it's Friday morning. We are showered. Nacho has been fed. I think I'm, like I talked about a little while ago, gonna wait on coffee. Got a parking garage cleaner down there. It's looking like a beautiful day out. Got nice lighting in here. I'm just gonna jump right into work on that scorecard, and hang out with Nacho while he plays with his toy. Got the honey cinnamon latte. It's the go-to. Nacho did not get anything, but he got to go potty. So we are back. Just about to join on the call. Updating a few things, but I'm excited for the call. Our last team call of the week, except we have one tomorrow. But last one of the work week, and then pretty much I'm home free. I have a meeting with Trey afterwards, and then later tonight I have another call with Trey. But I'm excited. It's wrapping up, and this is our high-level meeting. So I'm excited. Hopefully we talk about some accountability in the program. But that's what's going on. Just taking Nacho out. Got some packages. Nacho's down there. Very excited to get some movement in. But just took him out, got some packages, and I'm gonna go make some supper and watch some Sam Ovens. Got supper going. And Sam Ovens. Focus. Talking about the 100 units a time.
Calculate how much time went into each bucket.
Monk-like
so
discipline.
By buckets, I mean, I might have been watching Netflix.
Taking Nacho back to the room. Had a nice little walk out there. He went to pee. We are going to bed. It is like 9:30, I think. 9:26. Got a package office for the fiance. And yeah, going to bed. Hopefully get a little bit more sleep tonight than last night. Going to bed at around 9:30, then waking up at around 6, getting back to work. So excited for tomorrow. Tonight we got a bark box and another package. Picking up the fiance from the airport tomorrow. So excited for that. She'll be back. It'll be at the very tail end of the day, so you might see it, you might not. We'll see. Nacho also got, it's called a scrunchy Dana. So you got this like a little bandana. He's loving it. This is his second one. Good boy. Yep. All right. Good night. See you tomorrow.
6 a.m. Day 2. You know the drill. Forgot to cap off last night, but pretty much just finished the night. After dinner, just did some reading, watched some YouTube videos, just really chill on the couch and just relax to prepare for today. So just about to head out for a workout aside, and then got a one-to-one with one of our clients who just hit his first 10K month in October, which is pretty cool. So now we're helping him scale up to 20, 30K and hit that consistently, which is pretty cool. And yeah, after that, team call, and then I think I've got 3 to 4 hours of calls pretty much back to back. And I have a weirdly free afternoon, so maybe we'll do something fun. Just wrapping up workout 1 for the day. Doing 75 hard. I did it for over 100 days earlier this year, kind of throughout the spring and summertime. And it sucked, it was hard. It's not 75 easy, but it was a game changer for me personally, for my discipline, my habits, and just showing up, doing the boring little things every single day that you really don't want to do. Really just focus on consistency over time. And that's one of the biggest things that separates the winners from the losers. So did that for like over 100 days. And then I took a few weeks off, just kind of recharge a little bit. And then I was hosting one of our group calls with our clients, and one of them asked me about like how to develop discipline or consistency in doing the things every single day that he knew he needed to be doing. And so I just told him my experience. It's like, well, this is what I did. I was like at X amount when I started, and then just exponentially grew my mindset, my mentality, and my bank account after just putting in a little bit of consistency over time, mixing it with some discipline. Some of the daily group call right now with the gang. Good stuff. There are 35 of us on there.
Elijah.
Great questions today, great answers.
Who else?
Just wrapping up the day now. It's 5:15. Managed to fill the calendar with a few more calls here and there. So that's some good stuff. Good day, pretty solid Friday. Now I just got to get another workout in tonight. I've done my reading. So yeah, just workout, chill, go to bed early. Got a full day of calls tomorrow, so looking forward to it. Well, that's a wrap on Friday. Pretty chill night tonight. Just kind of took it easy. But big day tomorrow. Starting at 8, finish up around probably 4. Pretty much back-to-back calls. I think I've got like 4 sales calls, 3 one-to-ones, team call. Might be missing something, but pretty sure that's about it. But it'll be a good one. And then Saturday night, see what happens. Also, our VA went to the spa today, got a little haircut. Looking good, bud.
Got a little bit of a workout in. Came right back to the sauna though. Dude, I just feeling anxious, you know? And I set out on this day in the life. I don't know how the other team's doing today. I'm sure they're doing great. But man, I woke up this morning just burnt, man. I think I just pushed a little too hard this week. I just texted Ben. I said, hey man, let's push back the interview. I should be on the team call, but man, I am burnt. I need to take a breath. I need to breathe this morning, relax. I feel like I burnt the candle at both ends this week. I got like a super light workout and barely anything, but at least I showed up, right? Like I was debating just staying at my apartment, but I did get something. I did get a decent workout in. But man, some days you just don't feel like it, dude, and you're gonna have to show up anyway. Like, what's funny is this is just it's a purely biological feeling. Has nothing to do with like my love of my work or like the fact that I enjoy it and want to pour myself out for it. But like I figured, I kind of had the option in my head, like I could pretend that this isn't going on, make the day in the life video like look like I've got everything figured out. But I just want to like show like I don't have everything figured out yet. I don't think you ever will have everything figured out. And some days you just genuinely will not feel like getting up, getting out of bed, getting to work. And today's one of those days for me for sure. Which is weird because we're wrapping up a great week. The team's on point. We've collected, we've done like 50 grand this week, which is awesome. We should wrap up at like 57 to 60 based on the sales call volume we've got today and just the more custom deals that we're doing with higher level clients. We should have some checks coming today. So yeah, but I'm just burnt. Like, I think it takes actually being here to know that no matter how much money you make, the money, you can't buy your way into like having a consistent state. You have to learn to just go with these ups and downs. And I think yesterday specifically, I just pushed really, really, really hard. And I felt it at like 6 or 7 p.m., right? So you guys remember like yesterday evening, like I canceled the day. I was like, I can't do it. I laid down, I went to bed, and I got some okay sleep, not the best. Had some weird dreams, like kind of anxious dreaming. Woke up this morning and just wasn't feeling it. And so today I'm just relaxing. I'm giving myself some space just to breathe. And then, I think turning 22 in a couple days has me in like a reminiscent state of like this past year. So I haven't really been able to like truly focus on my work because the only thought that keeps permeating my mind is like, all right, what do I want for 22? Let's set some goals, let's stay on track. And I haven't really given myself that space to breathe this month. It's been an amazing month. And sometimes, again, like I said, sometimes you have to sacrifice these things. I think we're going to continue to sacrifice this a little bit, but while also giving myself the space to feel and giving myself the space to breathe. And I just want you to know that, the higher you go, the more comfortable you have to get with a lot of moving pieces and a lot of different things to be thinking about every day. And so I'm looking forward to going hunting tomorrow. So I'm actually driving down to my girlfriend. Her family has like 100 acres in like southern Indiana. And I'm taking my hunting gear down. And I'm just going to spend Sunday just up in a tree, looking at the woods with a rifle on me, like waiting for something to walk in front of me. And just that thought is like keeping me going right now. Because I really need that rejuvenation. And then Lily's coming over today around like I think 5 or 6 for an hour or two. So she's gonna swing by, and that'll be nice as well. But yeah, just, I was burning the candle at both ends for a while, and I just realized that that's just not the way to go, and just give myself some space to breathe. So I'm back in the sauna, relaxing, and I'll probably hop on the team call just through my AirPods here in the sauna. The only thought in my head right now is just like a feeling of like being like trapped, like I can't escape. I know it's gonna go away, I know it's not gonna last, and that's the only reason, I'm like documenting it. It's like, it's just, kind of a swirling feeling of like, just needing to breathe, relax, and be present. I haven't been present in weeks, maybe months, But I can't not document this, I wasn't planning on it. I don't know what the other guys' days look like. I haven't really talked to them yet. Today, at least. I'm supposed to be on a team call here in like 20 minutes. And I think, I'm going to drop in this Slack like, I'm just not in it. Woke up this morning overwhelmed, anxious, a lot of emotions bottling up. When you deal with, like, each day feels like 7 or 8 days in one day. And then you just don't have much time at the end of the day to really recoup and recover. It's like I really rely on my Sundays, and I really rely on my evenings. And I really rely on time with like loved ones to just recoup. And living alone, my girlfriend, who I'm gonna be proposing to soon, like she has to drive over in order for me to see her, so I can just kind of use that space to relax, because she don't care about the business. She doesn't really care about the revenue we're doing or anything. She just cares about me and my state, and she grew up in a house where they could care less about money, pretty frugal people, and so she's like, she just cares about me, and I really like that. And so like when she comes over, I'm just gonna just let loose for a minute and just use that time, and then pack up, and then it's like an hour and a half, maybe 2-hour drive down to Freedom, Indiana, where the property is. I'm gonna do that, and then use that as some space to get back. Not even force myself to get back anywhere, just let this all out, let it all out. Like, things bottle up, you don't have the time to let things out throughout your week, and if you don't do that, they can kind of catch up with you like this. So that's kind of what's going on right now. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like crying. That's what I feel like. I feel like crying. I feel like just letting it all out. Even just sitting up, I feel lightheaded. But this is just the stuff people don't see. This is stuff that people don't see, they don't tell you about. And so I figured, what? Amazing week for the business. It really has been, and I'm super grateful. But just your biology needs that space to process, and I haven't been giving it that space, and this is it reminding me again, hey, we need some space. And so I'm gonna give it to it today. So, yeah. Started with the team call, washed a towel in between then and now, managed to get a shower in. Got some food on its way, don't have much time to cook today. So now I'm about to hop on a call with some peers of mine in the industry. We're planning a little New Year's Eve get together. It's pretty fun. These are some pretty cool guys that are doing a bunch of thousand a month in their businesses, and we have similar business models, and so it's just cool, man, making friends with guys that you can learn a lot from. One was a massive test, a case study of ours. He's gone on to like do multiple hundreds of thousands a month, and which is incredible. So about 5 minutes, I'm hopping on with him for about 30 minutes or so. We're planning a New Year's Eve get together with our women and with our teams. It's gonna be beautiful. Should be a lot of fun out in Cancun. Feeling better, but not forcing myself to feel better. I don't want to like force myself to get better just because I want to get back to being productive. Like, you genuinely just have to give your body space to feel and process, and it's one of the things I've really been learning about, growth is that you can't like take growth on as like makeup, or like you can't fake it. You have to genuinely feel every day. And I think I've definitely turned off my emotions to be more productive. And I didn't let the stress get to me. I didn't let the pressure get to me, and it's all good, but you just have to feel sometimes. And I think, you know, even with my buddies about to hop on this call, I'm about to be like, look, I'm not totally in it. I'm just gonna kind of let you guys call the shots. Like, I don't really know how I'm gonna show up today. And even on my consult calls, the pitchers are going to be like, hey, you know, just like tell me where you're at. Like, you know, are you good to go? You're not good to go? No worries. Like, if you're good to go, we'll get you started. If not, you're not. You know, it's just kind of the mood I'm in today. And like my rule for today is just not forcing anything. You know, just letting things happen as they are supposed to, and just being an unbiased, you know, source of input for the business today. So yeah, it is what it is. Not forcing anything. And I think it's kind of cool that the day in the life is happening on top of a little bit of a breakdown for me, because it just shows you know, what you really have to sacrifice in order to get to, you know, multiple 7-figure level with your business. It's not easy. The frameworks are there, the blueprints are there, but it's not easy. You know, you're gonna face resistance, and that's a part of the journey. And you know, your body will keep the score. You know, if you're not addressing the things that are in your head. I'm just noticing that, like, I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself to perform this month, and you know, I caught up. I'm noticing that I really want this month to go really well because it's my birthday month, and I just, you know, that caught up. And so just forgiving myself for doing that, and having a little internal dialogue about how I'm gonna be moving forward, and getting back into a state of flow and rhythm and harmony with my business, as opposed to forcing things every day. You know, I'd rather have sustainable growth than just force it. But I don't think that means that we're not gonna have a great month this month. I think we're still gonna do, you know, at least 200K cash this month. We'll see where it lands. I think low end 160, high end 240, 250. There's a big range we could land in, but it's because we've got a lot of deals that we're working on that are worth $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 up front for the business. So just consulting deals with higher level companies that want our models and frameworks for team building and training, and that want to learn how we build our flagship CB program. You know, guys that are getting into info space themselves that want to follow our models because we've done it the right way. So yeah.
I want to start doing YouTube as well, man.
Dude, you need to do it, man.
I want to start.
Let me coach you.
And email.
Let me coach you. I'll help you get it up and going. Planning New Year's Eve with 2 legends. Should be good. Going to Cancun.
Let's go.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right, just got off a little mastermind call with my buddies Richard and Bastion, which is fun. I'm gonna go grab my food. Just recorded a quick video. Since we're doing those daily uploads, just whipped out a little video on how to have a high-level network. I feel like that might be valuable for the audience to watch. Already just feeling better after I took a little bit of that pressure off myself to show up in ways that I wasn't really emotionally ready to. So yeah, just gonna keep the day going. I'm gonna go grab my food and get back to it.
Yo, 9 in the morning on Saturday, and my 8 a.m. got canceled this morning. So I finished workout 1, got my reading done. Pretty much all I need to do is just make a few more posts today and do another workout later. But pretty busy day ahead. I got, I think, 4 sales calls and a team call right now, which I should probably hop on. And then a couple one-to-ones as well, going over some sales calls. And then also just kind of taking a look at one of our clients' offers, really just kind of dissecting it, picking it apart, and just kind of seeing where she can improve things and really make it irresistible and a no-brainer. So yeah, looking forward to it. It'll be a great Saturday. And then tonight, probably hang out with little honey. Tomorrow, might go out for a little hike and just kind of get some fresh air, detach, take a step back, and just kind of recharge for the week ahead. So, all right, just wrapping up Saturday's work day. Interesting day today. It was good. Just looking at my calendar here, had 4 sales calls. 1 was a no-show. First one, just finances, pretty straightforward. Second one, really cool guy. He's building he already has an Amazon business. He's doing like 70K a month and wanting to start a consulting business around that, helping other people get to that point. He's kind of in the middle of transitioning his Amazon model to make it more stable. And that's what he wants to help people with as well. But he's like, yeah, I want to start consulting in like 1 to 2 months. So I was like, all right, cool, man. Reach back out to us when you're ready to rock and roll. And we're gonna move forward. Really, really awesome guy. He'd be a great fit. We could help him absolutely crush it. So yeah, that was a great connection there. Had a couple one-to-ones as well. So one of our newer clients just joined us last week. He's in the dating niche. He's a dating coach, helping men get girlfriends essentially. Selma, awesome guy. He booked 40 sales calls in one night, like a few days ago. Really just applying what we helped him with. So him and I watched a sales call that he had this morning. We watched the recording live, and it really helped me kind of understand where he was at, kind of how he was running the sales call, and I gave him a ton of great pointers. And we actually reworked kind of like the way he presented his offer to make it just a lot more clear, a lot more smooth, a lot more sequential. So really just helping people like very easily connect the dots between what he does and how it can help solve their problem. So yeah, I mean, he's got a few calls tomorrow. On Sunday, he's like, dude, I just have too many calls. I have to take a few on Sunday. So I guess that's a good problem to have, you know. But yeah, anyways, he should be closing at least a few of them this week, probably hitting 20K a month, probably hitting 20K this week, actually, at least, based on the amount of calls he has. And gonna be working with him very closely to make sure that he's actually closing them. So really exciting there. Another one of our new clients, Emily, she just joined us within the last week too, and just had a one-to-one with her, and really just kind of reworking the offer, the structure of it all, and kind of helping her tighten up the back end and really just make sure the delivery is rock solid and the offer is good too. And really just kind of gave her a clear roadmap on how to start booking sales calls and then how to start closing them. So yeah, that was a really great call as well. It's always great. I love the one-to-ones, really just getting that personal FaceTime with our clients. Really just helps them get the clarity that they need, and really just helps us kind of know exactly where they're at, what they need help with, so that we can actually help them. Yeah, this week was awesome too. I don't know exactly what we wrapped up at in terms of cash collected or revenue, but pretty solid one, probably near the 6-figure mark this week. So not bad, not bad. Anyways,